folks, welcome back to the channel for the next well epic episode of Pixel Purge, where we take your AAA games and we run them at the maximum quality that it can take. Full path tracing, ray tracing, 4K graphics, everything set to ultra epic, you name it. We run it at that, take some screenshots, show you what it looks like, and then we strip that all away and put it to the lowest resolution possible. Strip off all the bells and whistles, your ray tracing, your path tracing, you name it, everything back to basics, and see if it still looks the same or if it looks like a completely different game. Does it look like a game from like the PlayStation 2 or something like that? We'll certainly find out in this episode, and then at the end folks will do a wee side-by-side screenshot comparison as well here. So welcome in folks to the next episode of Pixel Purge, Forza Horizon 6. My name's Brian, Weirskynet. Let's get fired into it. So, just before we start here, right, we'll do the before just now. And we shall see what it looks like. So, currently, just now, there is an issue with Forza. If you've played it on a PC, you'll notice that there's an issue with the bit spike in your processor. Quite considerable.
Welcome back, Brian.
Right, so we'll set to drive just now, and what we'll do is I'll just go to an area in downtown. We'll take some screenshots outside our wee house first. So, here we are. Willow Blossom Estate. Give me a screenshot of that. I mean, so the graphics on this now, right? So I've currently got this set to 4K HDR is on. Temporal. We'll put it on temporal anti-analyzing. And we've got it extreme ray traced preset as well, is what it's set at. So this is how it looks before. I mean, the car looks amazing, doesn't it? Look at the detail in the background, the ground. Obviously, when we come back into it, it might not be raining. The world map, right? So let's go to somewhere in the middle. Let's go to. Let's go round about here. And right, we'll fast travel there. And we'll check and see, we'll take some screenshots here so you can see it like in the city centre region as well. So, here we go. And the best way to do it is see if we go to drone mode and just like get the drone. So, I mean, look at, you can see all the ray tracing in the ground there and everything. Like the puddles, you name it, the detail of the obviously the cars there are just driving right through me. Oh, take me a screenshot there. And then
for your own projects. I love them. Attention
I mean,
my name is Amy Simpson and I'm just here for the hangs. I bring you this offering of pulse pop music.
I mean, the detail in it is unbelievable when you go scroll at for the drone mode to remove the H. And then look, see if you look at the stores as well. The quality and the lighting in all the stores. You can see it very, very clearly. Even the buildings. They're very, very clearly rendered as well, aren't they? It's such a beautiful game. Then you look at the trees as well. Obviously they'll look a wee bit different when it's not in the rain. But there's so much kind of detail in the game. Like the path and everything. When you see it there like that as well, it's such a detailed game. And we'll take one here at the front. Yeah, well, one at the front of the car as well. Right, so I've got some ones there. Where else can we go? Such a lovely game. Right, so in that one, that area, what areas do we have here? I need let's go here as well. We'll take some screenshots of this wee bit here because obviously this is a different area of the game. So here we go. Let's go up to the fields here. Then we'll get the drone back out again. I mean, it's
just a little announcement for all the local street and toge racers.
It really is a lovely game. So you can see like all the detail there, like the puddles and the soil there as well. The plants quality.
And there's a whole program of hard surface races on the playlist. Don't miss out.
We see, let's get another one here. I mean, there's so much detail in the game, right? Which is really good because you want to see it at the highest thing, and it does runs really nicely. Obviously, you can see there the hot air balloons in the background there as well. I don't know how far I can fly away from it. Probably won't get that again if they're in it. And then if you look at the scenery in the background, you see all the mountains and what are there in the background there. Highly detailed rendered. You can see for miles in it. Such a nice game, man, to play, just to drive about in as well. Exploring Japan kind of thing as it is. That's what makes it kind of unique, because you have got all these different graphic sets here. We've got a ton of different cars. Like there's a bullet train here on the way past as well. See, so you're seeing all these different kind of things come to life in the game as it would if you were there, if you know what I mean. So it works really well at doing it. The textures in the road, the cracks and everything. Really well done. So we'll take V1. There the car as well. Then, yeah. Right, so I've got a couple of different screenshots that we took there of the game running as it is, pretty much full 4K, maximum settings, everything up as high as it will go. Now, will it still look the same and be as nice and gorgeous and playable when we strip all that away and we make it look pretty much like potato mode here? We'll find out, folks. This is what we're here for. Pixel Purge is all about that, taking your games and stripping back the graphics just to see what they look like. So, on that note, I shall pause the recording. We shall lower the graphics settings to the lowest it will go. We'll start it back up again and I'll show you the settings that we've picked, and then we'll do the same. We'll probably start in this location and then we'll go back to the city centre again and take some screenshots, and then we'll end it and we'll do a little side-by-side comparison of the screenshots as well, folks, just to go over it. So I shall speak to you in 2. Folks, welcome back to Pixel Purge. So we have set the graphics to the lowest that it will possibly go. We are on, I shall quickly show you, 1024 by 768. HDR is obviously off, and the graphics preset is set to very low. Level of detail low, very low, or off. Ray trace off. Card reflection off. Shader quality low. Audio quality very low. Motion blur low. Everything set to low. So, will it still look like the same game? Will you still get the same level of detail? I doubt it. But let's find out. Oh, right, so we'll go back into the drone mode again here for and we'll take a wee screenshot there, this is the back of the car, and then as I said, also we've got I'll take one there. I'll take one there. And then see, look at the flowers though. There's big difference in the flower fields, isn't there? Half of them aren't even, you're not getting anything, nothing's rendered. I mean, in the distance it looks like there's some purple water and things like that and some pink there. But the minute you go closer to them, they just disappear to nothing. So let's take a wee screenshot of it here. But aye, so you can see big difference, isn't there? Also look, we've got the balloon there as well. It's still, balloon still looks like the balloon to be fair, which is not too bad. Let's go up here and take her. So look at all the mountains in the background as well. They just don't look as good, don't? Aye. See, this is the thing, you get these big differences when you're seeing it. It just doesn't look the same. They're all the different. See, you're not getting any reflections, you're not seeing any puddles in the mud, you're not seeing the actual textures of the mud as well. See with the textures of the road, you're just not seeing them either. Give you a screenshot of this. One for the road there. So, aye, there we go. That's how it kind of looks in this region. What we shall obviously do is we shall go back to the city where we were before, which I believe was around about here. And you'll be able to see the difference as well. So there we go, this is the exact same area that we were in. Right, so there we go, like the difference in the buildings. Even like just looking at the sky and as well, kind of thing round about it. And the tree difference, let's have a...
Shout out to our friends at Horizon Play. You really should try it out if you haven't yet. It's a
It kinda looks like PS3 graphics. Higher up than PlayStation 2, but kind of PS3 graphics. And then obviously the buildings.
Going head to head against other entrants, leading to a final race to see who is the last.
So you're not really getting all the detail in the buildings or the signs and everything else compared to what you were before. And then, well, let's see. There we go. And we'll take it on a further wee bit as well. I think it was as far along as this, wasn't it? Right, let's see, here we go, back into drone mode. And just look at this, the details there you go, the signs and everything. It's all blocky, kind of, you can hardly, you can read it, but it's not this one clear. Is what it was, and what you're used to as well. Would you still play it if it was this rendering? If it was rendering at this level of quality? See, you're getting some kind of text in the road. You can see like the lines are all jaggy round about, the kind of like the road lines and everything. Just no smoothing them out and rendering them onto the highest quality. So you're getting all these jagged edges here, there and everywhere. Aye, it definitely does look a different game, doesn't it? Go back this way, right? There we go, what else we got? There we go. On the bad mode.
Arrivals at Horizon Japan, you just have to try out Event Lab. As well as our official tech crew, there's a whole community of drivers building new
I see.
events and sharing them.
It's got like the basic kind of render, it's almost like kind of PS3 kind of Xbox 360 type graphics. Maybe a wee bit higher than them.
Thank you very much.
Just got that kind of fuzzy kind of jagginess round about the edges. Big difference compared to obviously like the original. Which you are going to find, as I said, every one of these ones I do, you'll see all the differences. Like the rendering kind of detail, the textures and quality and things, even just right down to like texture quality on the boxes and things. The roads will be completely different. You'll notice it, obviously, the more and more you're doing these things. But it just goes to show the complete difference in what it is. Because if I go back to it now and we then change it to save, accept, then
Nice, you found a gift drop from another player. How sweet. Honestly, the people around here are the best. Meet me there and we can take a look.
And then apply them as well. And then we go back into it. There we go. It's just... There you go. Big difference. As I said, like, pixel on the roads. Them as well. Big difference, isn't it, in the quality when you're seeing it like that. Massive big difference. Right, so what we shall do is we shall pause it here and I shall get the screenshots together. We'll do a wee comparison at the end here just to sum it up, folks. And you can see the screenshots side by side, the differences on it as well. It's really fun when you do these things because a lot of folk will just try and automatically run it at the highest resolution to see what it looks like, kind of thing. But also they might need to lower it down depending on their hardware and everything else. But when you can run the games at like full shebang and full maximum graphics and everything just runs perfect, then you get to see kind of thing the differences in the games and things that render when you're not running it at that. Like, wow, that's quite a big difference. Some games are like completely unplayable because you just don't render anything. A lot of it's just kind of down to like the graphics and the textures. So the minute you put them on it low, it's no designed to run it low and it just breaks the game, kind of thing. I've still to come across one that's like that. But we will at some point, folks. We definitely will. Anyway, so I shall pause this once now. We'll get the screenshots and we shall be back in 2. Let's go. Hi folks, welcome back to the channel for the side-by-side comparison here of the screenshots. The screenshots, I'll probably jump between them because they're in different order here. I'll try to kind of number them as best as possible, but it's just Windows as being Windows. So, on the left-hand side here, you can see, obviously, the original full ray-traced extreme 4K HDR Wonder. And then the other side is the low-resolution one. So you can't really make out the writing there where it says performance on the car. See, it doesn't, you've no idea what that would say, or the writing down there, whereas you can see that writing there says AMD. That says rotation on it as well, which obviously you're never going to be able to read that on this one. So the mesh grill kind of looks the same. Mesh grill you can probably get away with. That looks the same. Obviously, you see how sharp the lights are. Detail. And the grills just in general. Carbon fibre around there. Which you can see and tell that it's carbon fibre. So let's have a little look here. So, I mean, there we've got obviously, that was the one there, the balloon. Let's see, I've got the balloon here as well. Horizon Festival. Now let's see, it's rendering also the cloud coverage there, which you're just not getting in the original one. Obviously it looks some more kind of crisper and clearer. The lines and things like that I feel like kind of sharpened and rendered. It looks the business, if you know what I mean. It's just a bit kind of jaggy and all over the place, which you will get. Now, this is one you'll see. Look at the difference in the flowers. There, you can see the difference is like night and day. So that's the flowers there. And even just look at the background there on the flowers where the car is. So there, and then also the rows of flowers there. Because they're actually rendering the rows of flowers. Whereas the ones here, they're just no rendering. So you're not getting that quality, so you can't even zoom in and see that, oh, that's a lovely flower kind of thing. And the detail and the textures in the ground there as well. The mountains in the background look phenomenal, as well as the trees as well. Even the trees look phenomenal right down the strip there, which again, you're just not really getting. See what I mean? You're just not, it's no one of the front of the car there. Did we take one of the front of this car here? I think we might have. To see. Front of the car. Blah, blah, blah. Let's go back and check it again. What's we got? Aye. It's like night and day when you see it. So, ray traced extreme 4K potato mode. Potato mode, extreme ultra graphics. Look at the details in the road as well. Go back to another one here. I'll pick another one here of the road. Sort of texture there, see it? You're getting all the actual individual grains and lines in them that look better rendered. It just looks a far, far better rendering of it, if you know what I mean. So we'll go forward into the town. So we did, I'm sure we took ones of the building here as well. Let's go back to the beginning here, because these are ones we did at the start here. Aye, so there we go. That's this building here. Now look at you can clearly see the difference, isn't it? It's like a night and day thing. Like, again, the clouds are rendering there in the background. Look at the trees down, barely rendering down the bottom, but then you can see them there. You can see the lights and the ceilings of some of the windows, which you're just not getting there. There's no rendering that. You see the details, you're not getting the reflections of it. Down there as well, seeing the big building in the background. So, tree, there we go. Quality of the tree in the background there compared to full graphics, potato mode. Difference when you see them, isn't it? You see it side by side, you do notice that there's a bigger kind of difference to it. Let's see some of the shops here. We get some of the shops we did. Let's see. Let's see here. Right, so, right, there's pretty much the buildings there again. Let's go back to this one. We see where we're at. You can see the building details right the way down there. That's not fully rendered the name of it there, but it's rendered more than that. Also, and then the Horizon banners, you're kind of blurry with them as well. On mobile one, and kind of make it out a wee bit. Grand, Kaneko, don't really make it out. So, aye, definitely a lot fucking difference. And even looking at that one again, there, look at the road. Obviously, this was raining when we shot the one with full graphics. So you're seeing the ray trace effects on the road there with the water and also the reflections. But you're not getting anything, obviously, in the potato mode. That's nothing there. So we'll scroll on just now until we get to. Right, so this was this one here, this Nebo station. And we shall So look, there you go, side by side comparison there of the graphics and the high to low. Big difference, isn't there? It's like PS3 kind of Xbox graphics. When you're looking at it there, you'll not get the detail and the texture in the path, which you are obviously in the full one. It's not fully rendering it. Sort of signs in the background and the plants and things. Even like you can see the plant through there, it's rendered it perfectly. And then the detail of the path and everything, the road in front of it, completely different. But yeah, I mean, there we go. Kind of the same area there. Night and day, there is a big difference in the graphics. So my question to you folks is, would you play it at the lowest graphics setting? Would you play through the game in the lowest graphics setting if it was all you could play it on? Or would you prefer just to hang out and try and get it on somewhere a wee bit kind of better hardware so you can experience it closer to like the full 4K ultra epic settings kind of thing with ray tracing effect? Big change, big differences, folks, when you see the comparison here. But I'd probably still play it a wee bit to be fair, because the game is still the game. It won't look as good, yeah, you're not getting to experience all the bells and whistles of it, but it still has that kind of Forza Horizon effect to it. It's not taking away that. You still know that this is the game that you're playing. I think the thing that it'll most annoy you about is, like, if you're going through like the cherry blossoms and they're blown through as you're driving about kind of thing, then you're not going to see that at the low resolution. It's not going to render the petals and everything. So you'll miss those kind of effects. Hey, definitely still playable, folks. Anyway, that brings this episode here to an end. So if you've liked this one and you want to kind of check out some other playlists and some other Pixel Purges that I've done before, folks, and some new games as well, by all means, check out the playlists that are surrounding the screen here. And as always, drop the channel we like and subscribe. My name's Brian, Weirskynet. This has been a Pixel Purge of Forza Horizon 6. Catch us on the next one, folks. Have a good day.